Hello and welcome to SeamusGameus here. I'm out here with some more prison architect. We're gonna get right into the game. See if it's open anyways. Here we go. We are gonna expand our what's it called? Our forestry business hard. Alright, let's do. Alright, so we're going to expand this room. Do it while it's nighttime, as you said. We're going to build a fenced in area here. We're not going to fill the whole area right away, but we will eventually. Basically make it all oh I'm gonna cheat though for now. Put a door right here, and the reason we're gonna do that Alright. Excuse me. So we're gonna still build an extra workshop here, up here eventually. Yeah, exact same size. Materials, we're gonna still fill this up. Fence. We're gonna make the fence here because eventually we're gonna get rid of it, and this is gonna probably all be building, like an actual building and stuff. The reason we're leaving this gap here is because we're gonna do this and this. Why is he allowed out? What's he doing? Released? Oh, that's fine. Why is he going out that way? I don't understand. Oh, because that's there. We gotta get rid of that. That's just a security breach, really. Since we're gonna have another way in here now, I would say. And or we could have it right here. In this fence. I'm assuming they can't go through there, but I'm gonna fill it in. Do that instead. I actually kind of wish now we did this instead. We're gonna do this. Smallest walls, and we're gonna change this to that. Yeah. And we're gonna get rid of that. Oh, this poor bastard's stuck. Give me that bed merch, yo. 2 escapes? How the fuck did this happen? Okay. We're gonna plan this better. This also should be a staff-only zone, I think. No. I don't know how those dudes. I don't know how that happened, but we're gonna figure it out. We'll leave that part for later. What's our prisoner capacity and intake at? Phil? Yeah. We're gonna make this forestry staff only. Like, so it's simple. Okay, how do we make this go 10 meters at a time over, I guess? Add extra chunks. Make it manageable for the staff. Now, I don't see how they're going to Oh, babe, can you get me? Alright, so we're gonna get this forestry. That's not as many trees as I expected. But okay. We're just going to dismantle these trees. Because they're part of our they're in the way of our master plan. They're in the way of our master plan. And this is going to be, as I said, staff only areas. Deployment. Staff. No access, it looks like. But anyway, staff onlys. Tempted to make the forestry staff. Can I get some water? Or if you can just pour what's out in here. If you don't, that's fine. I'll do it myself.
Tap water or downstairs water?
It doesn't matter.
Do you drink the tap up here?
I will if you don't feel like going up. That's love, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Abe. Oh, that's satisfying. So, the reason we're doing this is to not only pump up... I know we have a bunch of metal already ordered here, but, I mean, we're just basically going to get even more going. The reason being is that we need more dudes. Okay, I want to get rid of this, but I guess we kind of need it to save the prison. We kind of need it to finish the, what's it called? Clearing all these trees. Also, we should probably build, which we haven't built in all this time, the roadblocks. $10,000 for a road barrier versus a road gate. Where's the road gate? Garbage is all the way down here. Now you can put servos on these gates is what I understand. Oh, we're gonna have to put that gate somewhere else. Objects. Road gate. It's probably gonna have to be right after these. This light. Do we need another gardener? Like, they just plant the trees, right? They don't actually pick them, do they? Also, should we move this guard tower within the walls? I feel like this poor bastard, because he has to go so far, and I don't want to put a gate here. I mean, we could. That this is uncovered sometimes, this area. I wouldn't mind purchasing land as soon as possible to like just make it so they have to dig way further. Also, we're gonna start searching death row. I started researching how death row works, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna add that. Objects. So the reason I want to keep selling these beds is to keep up on it so that they produce more wood than they do. I basically want the wood to start building up and get rid of all this metal, and it helps because then they'll continuously they don't have to go as far, / they'll continuously do that. Now exports, I'm tempted to put in exports, but again they seem to put every single item there. It's very annoying. I don't know if you can filter exports. Maybe that's the thing. I think we need another gardener maybe. Just because we only have one. I help if he can, you know, do a bit more. Oh yeah, we want a door servo in this bad boy. That's a thing, as far as I understand. probably get rid of some more of these trees just to keep our our workers busy. Slash get more wood into the system. We should probably run a shakedown. What time is it for them? Just started, so yeah, we're gonna go so they have enough time to go to sleep and stop being pissed. But who knows? They probably won't stop being pissed. Hope you're all having a good one though. I was definitely not feeling the greatest today, but what can you do? Oh, look how full the library is. So awesome. Shop. Really used up some of the, what's it say, shop revenue. 2 G's. Wow, we really upped the shop revenue. I don't know if it's just because we have more prisoners. Probably. Now, what are the, why do we have 6 intakes? Did a bunch of people just get released, I guess? Oh, here we go. This is why we run shakedowns. One reason. Objects. Materials. That's where it is. Get rid of all that, boys. Oh, that's why I can't click on it. Because there's, I was still in the objects to remove tunnels. I think we need more door controllers. So we're both running, what, 6 each? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're both running 7 each. So we're gonna get another door control system. And we're gonna start getting more of those spread out. And that's gonna start at the door here. All the way up here. Now, where's the job performance? Are these all maxed out? Looks like just fine. Right, so we have our psychologist office. Yeah, we can start accepting death row if there are any. Once the research finishes. 10 hours. Okay, so the intake actively changes. I like that fill intake option. What do we have the programs for policy? Sorry, for food. Variety high, I like. Okay, I'm fine with that. 20 bucks a day, especially how much we're making. Keep the prisoners happier, hopefully. I mean, how many people are really pissed? 16 plus? Why do they have serious complaints? That's what I'm curious about. Exercise? Is that the guys who are all locked down? Why can't they meet their exercise needs? I wish you could find when there were problems such as this. Like, what season is it? Winter? See, I tried to give them yard time. They were pissed because it was freezing out there. So I tried to give them yard time if they wanted, right? Oh, heavy downpour. Maybe I give them some yard time. Like, you'd think free time, if they really wanted to go do it, they would do it. Or is it because this isn't shared? No, that is shared. Again, it must be guys locked up or something. We're gonna sell all these beds. As you can see, slowly but surely the wood is taking over the saws here. Utilities. Connect. This to this. We have to power them both though. This guy's powered though. This guy's not.
I also guarantee if I don't ask you to be mine, I'll regret it the rest
There we
of
go.
my life. Because I know in my heart
I would assume this servo
you're the only one for me.
is gonna work. I would hope so. Alright. Are they still pissed about that? No? Okay, good. So, maybe it was just the rain. They wouldn't go out there. I would assume the rest aren't meeting it because they're locked up. Slash being jackasses. Alright, so, we let them do their thing. What else do we want to expand? What were we going to put here? Common room? I think that was one of the things we were going to do. We could, made this huge laundry for them. I mean, I'm considering getting rid of this laundry. Expanding this kitchen maybe as well. I mean, that's an option. This cleaning room could move over to here. I mean, it's pretty large over here now. It gives us more people to work, but ideally I'd like to change what these rooms are because I want to make this whole area here staff only. I don't want prisoners coming up here anymore, really. I don't know. Oh yeah, I've also considered making these staff only. Where, but then the infirmary has to move. Yeah, that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. Okay. What do we do with this room is the question, really, right here. We're starting to make mad moolah too. Alright, can we take death row. Zero available. Let's hope that one becomes available, because so far I know that it takes a bit. Objects. At least the person I was watching. That they didn't. There was hard to find videos on it, to be honest. Though. Where's the temperature? It's looking good in most places. We're gonna check temperature in some areas in general. We're gonna kind of check that whole situation out. I know. Let's see, whose needs having problem? Who is having warmth needs? Anyone? Staff a little bit. I mean, I can understand that because the temperature is 12 degrees in there. They don't really have to go here that often. So we probably want to get that sorted. Utilities. How many meters do these things go again? I wonder, will it go that far? Well, let's make it, let's build it and let's see what happens. Find out very quickly. Let's see, what else could we put here? I still think a common room for high security would be a really good option, because we kind of want to make this all high sec only. Maybe we do that, and then we start making this share. I'd like to make additional cleaning areas and laundry areas just for medium sec, because what I like here is what I've done so far. Deployment. I've made this yard, which they can come down and use. This canteen up here, and this laundry and cleaning cupboard I was thinking, and these two dorms. So they basically can just come down from their dorms, go straight up into these groups of to their canteen, etc. I could also make it this is a high sec only kitchen in regards to who can work there, which I should probably do. Max sec only can work there. Take that out for a second. Okay, so max is still only 14 jobs. Do they fill all 14? I would imagine they do. Because 63 prisoners are qualified. Dang it. The only problem is here with having some... There's only one low risk guy left, so he's going to be gone soon. This protective custody dude, I think he's gonna switch out very shortly. We're gonna make him max or super max, and then we might make a super max slash, well, we are gonna make a death row area for certain. Oh, that's why we can't intake any, because we don't have a death row set up. That's part of the reason. So we need to set that up. Where do we want to set that up is a good question. Slash what? We also want to have reduce the execution liability. I understand that. Now, I don't understand how legal prep and legal... I understand, I think, how legal defense works. But the way I understand is legal defense is if you execute someone too early and then they end up being found innocent, you're in shit, basically. But if you have the defense, your lawyer is better. I don't know if it's the same for the other one, legal prep. If that's the same thing, I don't know. I mean, we're making money quick. I mean, we just made 15 grand. I mean, we're making money just from selling these beds. We're making money hand over fist. They're 20 grand total again here. They're still working. Oh shit, we got death. Oh, come on, really? The problem is this is still shared because of these Supermax dudes. I need to get rid of my Supermax and stuff like that so I can truly make this medium sec and then get a death row area where we don't have that Supermax dude anymore. We might have to integrate him back in. The where is he? He hasn't murdered anyone recently, but unfortunately we can't. I understand now we can't even make him go to death row. So the only thing about that would be if we can't make him go to death row, we might as well just put him in max security and get rid of our problems in regards to playing around with where everyone can and can't go. Where do we want to build death row is the question, and what do we want to do this room, which I think will be a common room, so then the medium security guys can use this one. Maybe make the chapel common room. I've been thinking of making a similar area where it's only max security, basically the same setup, mailroom, etc. Just to separate them all more. We're definitely going to dismantle more of these trees just to clear the area because we know we're going to build here shortly. So we're going to get that going. What? I love how we did this and we didn't even finish this freaking fence at all in any way. Let's not bother finishing it, you know. So let's make it so it can hold, what, 2 trucks there we had? Yeah, there's more than 2 trucks if we go back to here. We can always move it. Well, I feel like you used to be able to put those in from objects. Door servos. Must be imagining things. I'm gonna save. Okay, so we made 600 from selling. Okay, 850 from selling all our. Let's say 1,000, 1,300. Sorry, from selling all of our plates, right? So then beds will be 7 G's. So we made about 30 grand ish, maybe 28 grand to be fair, depending on how cash flow changed there. But I would say we made a good 28 grand from just from making beds. So I mean, we could get all that legal prep stuff by the time we get that set up, but where do we want to set up death row is a good question. I'm trying to think in relation to how our prison overall is running. I mean, we could build a small section here for it, right? But I'd rather have it almost deeper in the prison, where it's like, I wonder if we create solitary here on the end of one of these. Just thought of that. 'Cause right now we're running solitary over here or something. We don't have many of them. We have 4 blocks. Yeah, all 4 down there. Which is okay for me for now. I mean, they have freaking everything they need. But at the same time, then it kind of keeps them more calm. And hopefully they don't reoffend. But, let's see. I mean, we've had a bunch of prisoners released on parole, etc. It seems, because, oh yeah, the parole numbers could be coming in as well. So, minimum security 1. Right. So I think we want to build the prison up this way. So we're just gonna keep dismantling objects over here. All these trees are gonna go, and I'd like to actually, with some of the money we have, is start building a proper perimeter fence, especially around the front here. Utilities, we should probably hook that up. Right, so is this even connected? Probably not. Okay, so it's not powered yet, but it will be. So we'll get all those boys going. Clear all that out. We can get a perimeter fence, especially at the front here. I'd like to finish up and then go around the back. I'd like to do the overall perimeter, and then we could make this Can you intake Supermax? I don't think you can, yeah. Here's what would have been also kind of fun, making a whole prison. Eventually, sorry, we can make it still. This whole prison. And these could just all medium sec. All medium sec laundry, everything. This whole area would all turn medium sec. It's all closed in by a big wall. But at the same time, then we have another one. We have another prison then right beside it, all set up, but it's all max security. See what I'm saying? That would be cool. There, we're gonna just outline that, and I think that's what we're gonna do next, is get our we're gonna save it again just before we do that. And 30 deaths in custody. Alright, when's this guy get out? This low sec guy, does he have like prison? Jesus Christ, there we go. Does Does he have like, how long does he have? Does he have parole? Give him parole. How many people are waiting for parole? That's a good question. Maybe we make another parole room. Programs. Death row appeal will be 0, obviously. Where the heck did parole go? Here it is. Jesus Christ, 48 in queue. So we have 48 in queue. So that means if we ran another parole room up here. See, the chapel we have there is actually a little too big. In the past I've like worried about making them the exact size to fit the objects that we need, but we have it a bit off there, but I'm okay with that because so there we just sold, geez, what, 56 and then another 2,400. So I mean, we made a what? What was it, 8 grand? I'm trying to see if we missed anything else there. It doesn't look like it. Objects. So, objects. Alright, so, I would like to get another parole room ready. Just see how big this chapel is. So it's 9 by 13. Let's be 6 by 14. So how big does it have to be, first of all? 6 by 6, so that's good. Objects. 4, 2 by 3 and 4 meters long. Yeah, see, that's what would bother me if that was touching the wall. I can't do that. I could, but it would annoy the fuck out of me. I'm more okay with this where it's, I would actually like it wider, to be honest. Now that I think about it. Because this is 2 meters, 2 meters. It's the fact that these don't center on this 3-meter object is what bothers me. Maybe that's always been like that about the chapel. So, let's see. Parole. We have to get another parole office running. I don't have to, but I'd like to. Let's see, materials. Do we spend the 50 grand on legal prep and stuff like that? Let's do the execution liability. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Basically, that reduces how many appeals do you need to be able to execute them, but again, I think you want to let the appeals fully run out so you don't run into the situation that you execute someone innocent, because then you get fined like 50 grand or something stupid. Shit, I just sold some wood off by accident. Alright, so we just made basically our 10 grand back that we just spent on research. Is this bad boy not? Let's see, what can we build? I think we want to build north here and start setting up the death row area then. So then we can actually, because we need somewhere that's actually sectioned off for death row, I think, as far as I understand. Connor, can you do that if we just... No, we'll do it. does it? We could. What is it, bro? What did he say? I thought he was gonna like have something else to say right after it, 'cause he just said ... One of our inmates became a charismatic religious leader. How do I check that shit? What does that mean? Okay, we need to get the parole off. Extra parole room going. So I mean, I'm kind of tempted to build it here. Get rid of these. Dismantle these two. Jail door. One, two, three. Right in the middle. There we go. And concrete walls. And dismantle those. And the reason we're putting it here is just so that it's easier for the lawyers and stuff to get in. Objects. Wait. I definitely measured this out wrong. That's 2, yeah, whatever. Okay, good enough for me. We can now run 2 parole things at a time. There. Now we can run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can run 4 out of each, so that's alright. I don't believe the size matters. But yeah. So we're gonna expand this way. That's for certain. Let's get some more forestry expanded here. 10 more meters that way. And dismantle these trees. Yeah. Then objects. These areas gotta all clear out. We're going to be building a wall, especially on the, obviously right on the line. We're going to have our workers working double time, clearing everything pretty much. Did we replace that cook that got shanked? No, we did not. 18 workmen. We're definitely going to expand north here. Death row, death row. I am almost tempted to just make a little thing over here, because what you need for them is need the execution chamber. I just don't like the idea that it's that far out in the. I like it being the idea, just that it's deeper in the prison. We obviously want a luxury cell or two for however many we can get coming. Then we need. They made quick work of these things, didn't they? Alright, so we need to have a luxury cell. We need to have, I think we need to have, I don't think they need a canteen. I probably am wrong about that, but I can obviously make a small, very small canteen area. We're just gonna clear out absolutely everything, and we're gonna buy more land after that. After we, let's quickly sell. Just clear the room for these guys so they can maybe. Seems like they're kind of stalling in work. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like they're not doing as much when they're more full. Like it looked like all those dudes were staying there. Now they just started working. Object. And again, I don't want. Do they eventually move those to storage? That's what I don't understand. Would those beds just sit there? I think the beds just sit there. That's part of the problem. Anyways, let's see. Because we need the execution chamber, obviously. And do we even expand like this whole part of the building? I don't think we necessarily need to, because a lot of this area here is all staff area, right? Let's see. I think we're gonna fill more of the forestry in, just because. I don't know if we just need to sell. Actually, we probably should sell. Can we sell all these metal? No, we can't. It's all these metal plates off, like the actual. It's like we need more license plate things, press machines, so that they make more license plates more quickly. So we can get rid of them faster. There's just so much metal now. There's not that much actually. It seems like pretty much almost every. Yeah, pretty much everything that needs wood is getting it. Like any carpentry table that needs it is getting it. At least it would seem that way. We don't have any major complaints, it looks like. 6 prisoners. We've really made this prison pretty happy, considering where they are. So, if we continued the whole kind of walkway idea. Wondering, do we make the solitary up here? It'd be kind of a neat area to do it, maybe as well. That means cutting off this sooner than to the forestry, like end up building this part of the building sooner, which is not a big deal. So who's doing that? Okay, he's planting the trees. But my question is, the people who collect it mainly are the workers, as far as I understand. Stack morale is high. How much staff? How do you check how many are like exhausted? Oh yeah, right here. 11. So how do you see if they're exhausted versus being tired? What's the difference? Do we just need more sofas and shit? Put more people to rest? Probably not. Probably just that we're overworking our workers. Might want to hire a couple more, I think. Because they seem to be very busy. Should probably run a shakedown as well. Very soon. Cancel that. Sell object. Okay, they're not dismantling that anymore. Alright, so I'm trying to think. How we want to lay this part of the prison out, though. Let's see, materials, perimeter wall. Oh shit, we want to cancel that. I know that's expensive, but we want to cancel that. The reason being, they reduce how much? No, they didn't. Like, did they reduce how much perimeter wall cost? No, they did not. 10 G's down the hall. Okay, so that's fine. In a way, that's fine. Yeah, we have more than enough actual wood. Maybe we should put an export. I'm curious, will they move the beds there quickly enough? That's my question. What the fuck is this? So imagine let me see. I'm trying to think, if we built the fence over here, would we just, like, I want perimeter wall on the inside here eventually. It's that simple. We'll have fences between them this way. Just about choosing where garbage and store. So I'm wondering, do we make deliveries? We shift everything over. Because we can make storage, get rid of storage, I mean. Rooms, where's deliveries? What is it now? 8 by 3? I can't make it 8 meters long, which means it unfortunately changes where the truck stops, which I don't really care about, but garbage can't. Well, they can, but they I'd rather not. Those are low priority things. We need to get these other sorts of things sorted. All the trees are gone. To get fencing up. And we're gonna have to finally build a door for this dude. Why can't I build a door there? Seriously, why are these? Oh, because of the tree. I understand. I thought it had the measurements listed as you kept it there, but I guess not. Number 13. Objects. Solitary door won't fit there or there. Fit there, so I guess that's good enough. Objects. Perimeter wall over here. And the reason we're doing this is because it's harder to dig under, slash takes forever for them to dig under if they can even do it. I don't even know if it's possible. Oh, actually I think it is. We need to sell some of this shit. Okay. I think what we need to do is switch some of these machines over to presses. The reason being is because then we can get more of this metal out of here sooner. I think that's a good idea. fill in the rest of forestry, I think, as well. Perfect, 10 meters. What up? Alright, I know it's not the rest of forestry, we have this whole northern area, which we will still fuck with. That jail door is going to be temporary, but we're going to build it here so we can get to these trees. Materials, perimeter wall. Now that we're getting rolling in the dough, we're going to spend this. What is this? 37 G's. Yeah, 37 grand. We're gonna make this a death row prison. We gotta leave to make it death row proof in a way, or like escape proof in a way. How many people are still 44 up for parole? We're still doing double the parole, like I said. Do a shakedown. I'd like to hire maybe more staff soon as well. I know we've been running fine, but I feel like we should have more, considering we have 168 prisoners, or 158, but we normally have full capacity. Oh, minimum security's gone, so I think we're gonna make these guys no longer protective custody. What did he do? What did he find out with? Bok Choy. We're just gonna make him maximum security. And the reason again for this is just to make our whole Alright, so oh wow. Quite the tunnel got started there. And this is what we need. Perimeter walls. $37,000 or not, we need that shit. It's gonna need more for the back, but that's okay. These guys are under. These guys are under their. Under the gun. Maybe I might hire a few more workers again. Because we're gonna be asking to do a lot, I feel like. But I feel like the workers are always doing stuff lately. They're often not stopping often. Very rarely do they stop doing anything. I think we're gonna hire like a total of 25 because they're just constantly going. So do we even have garbages in? Okay, I thought we missed garbages in this one. Do we need garbages in here? Like, they seem to be throwing garbage just on the ground in here. Yeah, apparently that's a thing. So we're just gonna add a couple. There we go. that's going in the wrong way, isn't it? There we go. Now that's better. Alright, so we're gonna get that going. Need to clear all this. Go clear that. Finish clearing that. That perimeter wall is underway. That one's underway. We're just going to sell that. That is low priority. But that's at least cleaned up. Alright, so our power, we haven't increased the power consumption just because we haven't built anything major. Planning wise, here's one thing we could do, what I was thinking of on the opposite side here, building another cell block, right? Which is 45 by 30. Let me double check that. Yes sir, 45 by 30. .45 by 30, which would mean another area for high risk or max security to go. Deployments. Let's try this. Let's see if this works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. We already have only medium sec in here, but I think we have more than enough room for it. Which we have 112 of. And yeah, there's enough room. Everyone's being fed. The only thing is, I didn't check, is when they're working our 14 people from, I would imagine with 52 prisoners we have 14 guys working in this kitchen. Medium sec only, max sec only. Again, we're doing this to reduce their interaction. Now some max sec can get in here right now, but I'd like to eventually get rid of these rooms completely. I don't need all these max security guys in here either, especially in the yard where they're very vulnerable, because our idea is we want to separate the prison population so that it seems, which is obvious, that more often than not high risk security prisoners are attacking medium risk security more often than the other way around. So we're going to try and protect those who are less prone to commit such acts. Oh yeah, let's pause it. Logistics. It seems like every job is filled except for this one with medium max sec here. It would seem. deployment to make this shared. I wonder if that changes the logistics at all. Holy guacamole, look at all those beds. Sell objects. There you go, like 11 G's, whatever. You know thing. The chicken wing. Alright, perimeter fence looks almost, I think it is done. So we're gonna do this perimeter wall, which is gonna be, oh, only 31 grand. I thought it was gonna be more. Okay. Okay. Okay with that. Why are these guards going all the way around like that? Get rid of that. Just trim some of these lines. We may make an extra fence line here just for shits and giggles. But I mean, probably not necessary. We were gonna put a perimeter wall here originally, but now we put it around the whole property. It made more sense. I mean, we're going the same length. Why cut it off there? Because this actually cuts off utilities. So you have to keep that in mind. And when you have to delete the wall or put a door there for utilities going, and or make a whole new utility area, which is likely what I'll do in that event. Oh Jesus. How many prisoners are coming? Okay, let's close our intake and see how many are coming. Oh, they're coming right now. Oh, they're coming right now. No canteens, that's bullshit. Oh shit, that's why. That isn't bullshit, I guess. So we need a small canteen for the holding cell. We need to move where the holding cell is, maybe. Maybe we move the holding cell. Maybe we make a holding cell canteen here. Again, I want to get rid of these cells here. I haven't really thought of what exactly I want to do with it. Okay, so we got only 20 plus. They'll all fit in the holding cell. Let's get a few extra staff because of the whole situation, and we are going to get the 5 guards into certification as soon as possible. Tater certification, right? These guys should have a canteen now, right? Yes, they do. They're building the wall. So if we build another, as we said, cell block here, I think that's our next plan. I know we wanted to get into death row, which we're still gonna do, but this kind of completes our overall idea of what we wanted to do here. Now I know we're adding 3 wide hallway here, so we gotta keep that in mind. So what's that, 21 by 29? To give an idea, 3 wide hallway, right? This 3, 1, 2, 3, yes. This should be also 21 by 29, or 21 by 30. Makes more sense. Who's fucking fighting? Is this guy legendary or what? Holy wow. That's why. Because we tasered him twice, I think. Look at these 2 taser shells right here on the ground. Anyways. Stop. Programs. What is a taser thing? I probably missed it. Oh, 1 in queue. So we did get a few done. 1 failed, I guess. Now, the reason I wanted to plant these trees kind of in different succession, but it seems like they're all being planted at the same time. But these ones are being harvested while these are being planted. These ones are about mid-growth, but this whole section was about the same age, so that's part of the. I kind of want to wait. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be calling it a night here shortly. So I'm glad we got. Oh, what the fuck is? Oh, that's just extra shit. I'm really confused. What are they doing with that? Or are these guys just all stuck in the wall? I think they're stuck in the wall, so I'm just gonna, before I forget, I'm gonna put this here. And then, so overall, I want to. We have a very good idea. We have a general or very good idea, sorry, of what we want to do. We're going to build another cell block up here to expand our maximum security. We're always going to leave this area open to expand this canteen because it seems like that could definitely be necessary. I think leaving the openness for expanding the staff area would be good. I really need to think about where I want my death row area to be. What's going on with this bullshit? Don't. And why is this guard doing this? Of course we had an escape. Why does that always happen when we like edit something? Oh man. Why does it have to do that? Okay, so what did I fucking... What progress did I just lose? Alright, is it 21 by 29? Or 29 by 21 by 30? Use this with a 21 by 30, yeah, so those are both correct, right? Yes. So that's what we'll do there. We'll have to really think about what we want to do in regards to death row. Don't know why that guy escaped. I don't know if it's because of this door we opened or made or what the fuck that was. But I'm not really sure. Okay, I'm gonna save it though after we fix this pipe, and then we're gonna figure it out, like I said later. But I'm really not sure what happened when. If anyone gets stuck in the wall, we're just gonna sack them. We didn't get the guard. We didn't get the prisoner overflow this time. We got the pipe burst, I guess. I like getting the sounds of getting legal prep and all that stuff. But then, like I said, we're gonna need to think of what we're doing for death row. And how we want it to lay out. Alright, we're gonna save it. Oh, they're almost done that wall. They'll finish these last few sections. And then get rid of those. And we'll build this part of this cell block next. Expand our prison population. And then we'll get our death row one going. We can get max sec only just to increase our flow of cash. But we don't need to necessarily do that. I want it to be daylight when I save it here. I want him to finish that. Now we're gonna save it. So I don't think we have any workers stuck in there this time either, which is good. Thought that was a prisoner fucking jumping the wall. But it is not. But I'm thinking we need to install also maybe what's it called on each, like guard towers, snipers in each corner. Let's save the game. I had a lot of fun playing as usual. If you enjoyed the stream, please hit that follow button, and it's actually up in the top corner or down below depending on what device you're on, and hit those notifications on. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will be seeing you once again. Thanks for tuning in as well. SeamusGameus here signing off, and don't forget to game on.